Welcome back to my YouTube channel at Queen Obiokoye TV. Now, let's talk about three kids that was killed in their home. This is why you don't leave your kids all alone at home. Something terrible happened in Inewi, Anambra State on the 3rd of February 2025. Three siblings was left all alone by their mother who has gone to take exam. Now, it was said on that fateful day that the mother of these kids returned back home during evening time, and when she came back home she found out that the door was open, and she was like, okay, maybe these kids went out and they didn't remember to close the door or what. So she now went inside the house to know if the kids were sleeping or maybe whether they are doing something else. So according to her, she went into the house and she couldn't find her kids. So she was like, where have they gone to? Did they go to church or what? Because according to the mother, she said that the kids normally go to church every evening to teach catechism. Those who are Catholic, Roman Catholics, will know what I mean by catechism. So she now said, oh, probably did they went out or maybe they are in their neighbor's house. So she went to the neighbor's house to knock on the door and was like, okay, hi, good evening. Is my kids here? The neighbor was like, no, they are not here. So she asked around and no one accepted that the kids was with them. So there's this particular neighbor that she now asked. The man was like, okay, I did see them, but they didn't come to my house. Or maybe you can, check somewhere else, maybe outside the compound. Maybe they went to play or something like that. So this woman was devastated. She was okay, fine. Let me just, finally, they will be in church. Finally, they will be in church. So she now went to the church, to the Catholic church they normally go to. She went there and she found out that the kids that are during the catechism session, they were already packing their chairs, like they are done for the day. So she didn't see her kids there. She now asked those kids, the little ones, did you see my kids? They said, no, we didn't see them. They did not come today. The man was like, oh, wow. Now there is something wrong. She picked up her phone and called the husband. I was like, I came back from school and I couldn't find our kids. I've looked for them in the house, I've looked for them in the compound, in the street, and nobody has accepted seeing them throughout today. So the man was like, okay, did you went to the church? She said yes, that she's currently in the church. So she now said, the husband now told him, because currently the husband is not in Anambra State. The husband is in Uyo working. So the husband is not living with them at that time. So he normally comes back and all that and goes back to Uyo where he based for work. So this one said, okay, let me ask the Reverend Father. So she now called the choir and went straight to the Reverend to ask, okay, Reverend, since I came back, I've not seen my kids. I don't know if you have seen them around. I've asked those kids at the catechism. None of them accepted seeing them. So the Reverend was like, okay, fine. Let's look for them around. So the Reverend picked some 3 or 4 youths to help him search for these kids around. And after the search, they were nowhere to be found. Now, this is what is raising eyebrow because the woman is now crying. Now she knew that the kids are now missing. It's now official to her. So the Reverend Father was like, okay, ma, did you look well in the house? She said yes, that when she came back, she looked everywhere, she couldn't find anything. So the Reverend said, okay, let's go to your house. Let me search by myself. So they now returned back to the compound and the Reverend Father went into the house and searched everywhere. No sign of these kids. And something told the Reverend Father to open the freezer. So when he grabbed the freezer handle and opened it, it was a very shocking moment because these three kids were stuffed inside that freezer, bleeding. And that was when the woman screamed. And according to her, she said that people held her down. They couldn't allow her to see that. Three kids were murdered. So when this news first broke out, According to me, I was like, okay, maybe these kids probably we are playing or doing hide and seek, and they thought of, okay, let's go and hide inside fridge. Oh, do you understand? But these kids should be around. The woman gave birth to, you can see the kids at the picture, two girls and a smaller boy, which is the last one. And I think these girls who should be around 8 to 9 or 10 years old. So they should know that that freezer is not where you play, because it's something that gets cold and all that. So, but when stories started flying around, I said, nah, nah, this is something else. This is much more than I thought, because someone somewhere did something to these kids. So it was said that when they brought out the corpse, the lifeless body of these three kids from the freezer, they found out there were bruises all over their body, and the two girls were bleeding, their clothes were bleeding, and there were blood soaked inside the freezer. So now the youth people that came with the reverend started asking those in the compound, okay, fine, did you see these kids earlier today? One of the neighbors accepted seeing them earlier, and he was like, okay, I saw them earlier today because I was actually looking for them to give them cake and ice cream. The cake and ice cream, which the neighbor said that he has already talked with the mother that he's celebrating something and he would love the kids to celebrate with him. So he was actually looking for them during that day to give them those things. But he said that he saw them earlier today, that he will now went inside to get those things, and he didn't see them again. So he was like, okay, maybe they went out. When they are back, I can now give them. So that was what the man said about these kids, about seeing them. So they keep on asking, and they asked another person that is living outside their compound, not actually living, the person has a shop outside the compound and has a sales girl that stays in the shop. So it's more like if you come out of the compound, you will see a shop where you can actually buy something. And it's not clear whether the person sells what the person sells, but the sales girl now says that he saw the kids. It was even the sales girl of the woman that has a shop there that gave out the let's say the right information. Yeah, the right information, though it didn't actually help that much, but at least someone saw something. She now said that, okay, I saw these three kids. They left the compound during around noontime. According to her, she said noontime. Three of them went outside. She saw them. So they went outside and they came back after 30 minutes, returning with two boys. So after that, she didn't see them again. So people asked her, okay, you didn't see them leaving the compound again. What about the two boys? Did you see them leave the compound? Blah, blah, blah. So the girl said that she can't remember. This time around, people are busy with their phones. Everybody is just minding their business and all that. So the question is, who are these two boys that these kids came back to the house with? The sales girl also said that after they came back, she now saw the little one, which is the boy, that the boy later came out, rushed out. It was as if that he went to buy something. So he now saw him come back again with something. He was holding something, maybe biscuits or drinks, to the house. And after that, that was, she didn't see them leave the house or anything. Now, these kids has bruises in their body and they were bleeding. It's not as if that they were freezed, inside the freezer. Wow. As of the time of making this video, the police is still doing their investigation, and autopsy has not been done on these kids for us to know what actually killed them. You understand? So, but keep following this channel, subscribe, and keep following, because I will update you guys soon, because I'll keep on following this story to know if there are any new updates, because we need to know what really happened to these kids. So according to the mother's interview with NTA, she said that when she looked at the kids, especially the female ones, the two girls, that they looked like they have been sexually harassed, because the clothes they were wearing are bleeding from down. So, and there were bruises in their body, in their hands and all that, that she know that someone actually sexually harassed the two girls, and that was the reason why they sent the little boy out to go and buy something, so that they will have their way through these two girls, because they said they saw them with two boys to their house, so they will have their way with them. And mind you that these kids did not just go out to bring strangers. These kids, according to mother, she said that her kids is very smart and intelligent. These kids came back with someone who they are familiar with. I think this is the best place that the police should start up their investigation with, because if this is sexual harassment, the DNA of those people will still be inside them. This I think this is a very easy investigation for the police to do. If they really want to do their job, let them ask around. Let them ask those who knew those kids. Ask the neighbors, because anyone that did this to this case must have been close to them, must have visited their house even in their mom's presence, because mind you that the two boys, they said they came back with two boys and not two men. So if actually they came back with two boys, it should not be somebody that who is very much older than them. It will be someone that is the same age mate with them. Maybe someone that will be boys that will be around maybe 17 or 15 or 16 years old. Do you understand? So this is the main reason that if you're a parent, you shouldn't leave your kids all alone. And if you give birth to girls, you should be more careful with them. I feel bad about this story, and I pity this woman. These people did not even leave the one or even two. They have to, okay, since you have sexually harassed these two girls, why don't you leave them? Why killing them? Why killing the three of them? That is inhuman. This is wickedness. This is pure devil. This is wickedness. So this is heartbreaking, because I feel like those boys knew this family. Those boys knew this family, because as smart as these kids were, according to their mother, they won't just go out and bring a random person to the house. No, no, because according to the sales girl, they said that they were not acting like they were under duress. They were all laughing, gisting while they're coming to the house. So whomever they brought to the house is their friend. They are familiar with them. They did not just go out and befriend someone and bring back home. Do you understand? So the police should search around the facility, ask people questions, people that know them, little boys in the street, and let there be an autopsy. Let there be an autopsy on those two girls and the boy. Let's know what really happened to them. Why were they having bruises all over their body? And were they truly sexually harassed? We need to know. We need to know. I think the police should do their job. We need to know what really happened to these woman's kids. We really need to know. So this is according to the when the police came to the compound, they said that the compound is a very secure area. It's just a compound that they have like few neighbors, and it has a gate well fenced. So a random person cannot just come in. People will say intruders. Intruders cannot just walk in and see, so they will just see kids, and what will they do with them? Just apart from the money ritual that is running now. So it's hard. It's very much hard to just walk into somebody's compound and sexually harassed little girls, and just I don't believe this is just an intruder. No, I don't believe this is an intruder. I don't believe that the girls are not familiar with these two boys, because they came back with them. Maybe as friends, these two boys might know their parents, might have been in their house before. The mom should know. The mom should know. And in as much as these kids are in catechism in that Catholic church, there are other teenagers there too. All of them should be questioned. All of them should be questioned. Oh God. And the little one whom they sent out to go and buy something, they probably do not want him to behold what they would do to the little girls. And unfortunately, that one, maybe they were thinking that the little boy will spend so much time out there while buying the stuff they sent him to buy. Unfortunately for them, he came out early enough, And I can imagine him coming back and seeing something that is not usual and something that is not good that these two boys are doing to the sisters, and maybe he tried to scream or shout, or and it's very much unfortunate that him himself was a victim. I don't know. I don't know. What is this? What is this country turning into? What is this country turning into? Why will you kill someone's? Oh God! Three kids from the same parents. This is not good. This is not good. And it was said that these kids does not take less than first position in their classes. Very intelligent, beautiful kids. Very, very intelligent, beautiful kids. I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to the parents of these kids, especially the mom who carried them 9 months. Oh God, this is, I don't know. I pray this woman survive this. I pray that God give her the heart to bear. Ha, God. Oh God. Oh God. I don't even know what to say. No amount of sorry can bring these kids back. No amount of pity, no amount of money, nothing will they give this woman that will make her whole again, that will make her, oh God, I can imagine. I can imagine. But this is actually a lesson to all the mothers out there. Please, 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 please take care of your kids. Take care of the little ones, the especially if you have girls, because a lot of evil small boys are out there looking at them sexually, and planning evil. So you have to be careful. Don't leave your kids home without someone babysitting them. Don't leave, even if it's a boy or a girl. Even boys are sexually harassed by some girls. So we should all just be careful out there. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. If there is any new updates, I'll be the first to bring it up to you guys. Please click on the subscription button, follow us, follow all our videos, and watch all of our videos about crime scenes. And please like, share, and also subscribe. Comment your thoughts if you are closer to this situation, or you live around there, or you know something. You can actually private chat me, or you can actually comment in the comment section. I'll see your comment. Thank you guys, and stay safe. Very important. Stay safe. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.